Welcome, everyone. I am Linda Wellbrock, the CEO and founder of Leading Women Entrepreneurs, and we are so thrilled to host the 2016 live webcast with our marketing expert, Terry Tadiosian, the founder of Socialfix, a leading marketing agency that provides all the marketing services that you would need as an entrepreneur to create an unstoppable brand. So we have such an exciting show lined up for everyone today. I'm sure some of you know that we will be announcing the top 25 leading women entrepreneurs and the leading women entrepreneur honorees and nonprofits. But we are also going to have the keys to creating a successful and unstoppable brand that Terry is going to lead us through. So before we start this webcast, I would like to thank our lead sponsors, the people who have been supporting the Leading Women Entrepreneurs Initiative, for without you, this would not be possible. So a special thank you to Comcast, TD Bank, Cone Resnick, all of our partners, New Jersey Monthly, New Jersey Advanced Media, the Enactus Group at RVCC, Saba Photography, and all the other partners that have helped Leading Women Entrepreneurs grow to what it currently is. A special shout out to Socialfix and the entire team for hosting today's webcast and for being such an integral part of building the brand of Leading Women Entrepreneurs. So thank you to them. Also, yeah, absolutely. A special thank you to the advisory board who helped to select the 2016 honorees. This was not an easy task at all. In fact, all of the finalists this year and every year are so qualified and they all excel in so many areas. And I want you all to consider yourself winners. You're all a personal inspiration to me. And just, again, so happy to be here and have you a part of the Leading Women Entrepreneurs community. So, as many of you know, it is our mission at Leading Women Entrepreneurs to empower others by showcasing successful leaders. And we do that through our events, through our membership, and through the Leading Women Entrepreneurs community as a whole. And so we make it our business to basically tell the world about your success. And we set the stage with women who are bold risk takers and who are overcoming obstacles and who have an undefinable drive and perseverance. And basically, we celebrate the women who are unstoppable. And that is, in fact, this year's Top 25 recognition theme, because that is exactly what the women are within the Leading Women Entrepreneurs community. We are unstoppable, and I'm so proud to be a part of this group. So let's talk a little bit about how we select the honorees, as I'm sure many of you are wondering. And back to the Celebrating the Unstoppable is all about personal achievement, especially when you have to overcome obstacles. And as entrepreneurs, I think we're all very familiar with some of the roadblocks and challenges that get thrown our way. So everyone here has personally applied to Leading Women Entrepreneurs, and you are unstoppable because you excel in innovation, market potential, advocacy for women, and community involvement. That is the criteria that we used to select this year's honorees. So today we are going to not only celebrate those women, but talk about creating that unstoppable brand. And positioning yourself as an authority is such a crucial part to continue to grow your business. And what does that mean? If you've been to any of the Leading Women Entrepreneurs event, you may have heard us talk about the 5 pillars and how important those 5 pillars are, regardless of where you are in the success of your business. So whether you're starting out or you have a $5 million, $10 million, $50 million business, we have seen firsthand how implementing the 5 pillars to positioning yourself as an authority has basically resulted in explosive business opportunities. So I'm going to go through the 5 pillars rather quickly, and then we are going to shift towards speaking with Terry, where we're going to open this up to a little bit more of a Q&A. But the first of the 5 pillars is media branding, right? And that is what you have here as a top 25 honoree. and as, quite frankly, a finalist. You have a permanent media branding opportunity that you should take advantage of and push that out to your networks, right? As an authority in the media, you basically have to create a bigger than life brand, an omnipresence. You need to be seen everywhere, on radio, on television, in blogs. You want to capitalize off of the world that we live in today that has so many vehicles for you to position yourself in and leverage all of them. The second is content marketing. That's the second pillar. We all live in a world where we have so much information, and your expertise in that information, you should use that in a variety of different ways, including blogs, white papers, e-newsletters, on all of your social media outlets. In fact, if you haven't seen the Leading Women Entrepreneurs blog, you should definitely follow us there, and that could be used as an example for the second pillar of the five pillars of media branding. Events. Authorities command influence, right? And they have a following of fans. So you should be hosting events like this. You could probably host your own webinars and your own networking events. And we encourage you to do so because they will build your network. And on that very same note, no one can do business with you if they don't know who you are. So we encourage you to attend events. Leading Women Entrepreneurs has monthly events that are educational, and you will, without question, meet many new people that are all looking to refer business. So the fourth of the 5 pillars is referrals. And this is a really important pillar to focus on. And if you haven't had conversations with different colleagues that you've done business with, you should ask each other to become referral sources for one another and launch those testimonial campaigns, because it will, again, result in explosive business opportunities. And the last of the 5 pillars that I'm going to speak about today is public speaking. If you want to create yourself and position yourself as an authority in the public eye, you really need to start doing some public speaking. Again, at Leading Women Entrepreneurs, we have monthly events. We're always looking for credible speakers to talk about resourceful ways that business owners can grow their businesses, actionable information, inspirational stories. So what obstacles have you overcome? Those are all great material for you to focus on and for you to take advantage of these 5 pillars. So I encourage all of you to kind of review the information that I just went through and implement, or at least think about how you can implement them within your own businesses, and you will see results. There's no question there. So let's shift to Terry Tadiosian again. She is, if I didn't mention before, an expert in marketing and also an advisory board member for Leading Women Entrepreneurs. So it's my honor to have her here with us today. And I think Terry knows more than anyone that as a business owner, you have to constantly evolve and be able to pivot, right? Things come at you and you have to shift gears. And even at Leading Women Entrepreneurs, we announced last year a new category called intrapreneurs. And intrapreneurs are the innovators within a corporation. So we decided to launch a whole new category that's been quite successful. But I want to talk to Terry about how intrapreneurs and how the corporate executive can promote themselves individually for the benefit of the company.
Absolutely, and thank you, Linda, for having me. I always appreciate being involved with Leading Women. I have been an intrapreneur and an entrepreneur in my career. I've done both. And I don't really see what the difference is. I think that we are who we are, whether we're working inside of a large corporation or whether we're out there, as I call it, street fighter entrepreneur style, making things happen and hustling. And I think that it actually applies to both. It applies to both entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. But entrepreneurs have a much bigger resource that they can utilize. They come with a lot of power. And, with a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. But one of the ways that entrepreneurs can leverage their corporations is by creating really relevant and powerful content that resonates with their audiences specifically, and that addresses all of the issues in that corporations face in the world today. This includes things like press articles, it includes press conferences, magazine journals, and truly standing up with authority and with power and being an advocate and an ambassador for the company. And that takes me to point number 2, which is, how does an entrepreneur inside of a corporation build credibility and authority? Well, that part is actually, you can utilize the 5 pillars that Linda just spoke about. And, as an ambassador for a company, you have 2 identities. You have your personal identity and you have the corporation's identity. And you can kind of utilize both of those to launch any type of product forward, whether it's a service inside of the corporation or whether it's a brand new product that you're leveraging.
Right.
And then, of course, the ability to deliver, right? Entrepreneurs have a massive resource inside of their organizations where entrepreneurs have to work to build their teams. Entrepreneurs have a team ready to go. They have the resources, they have the manpower, and they have the talent.
Yeah, it's interesting to think about it in comparison, right? Because it is in some ways the same. You are an entrepreneur working in these corporations, right? Yes. But I think it's creative to think about it in the way that you just described, from creating those unstoppable brands. So now, before we go on to our next question, we are going to be announcing our Entrepreneur honorees. So I know we should probably have a little virtual drum roll here, but for all of our participants, the first Entrepreneur honoree is Laura Bianchini of Almalsi Companies. Congratulations, Laura. You are a leading women entrepreneur. Carolina Denhard of Bud Larna. Congratulations. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Tracy Fink of Cone Resnick. Congratulations. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Rashana Kulkarni of MedCore Cardiology and Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. Congratulations, you're a leading woman entrepreneur. Angela Moscow of Sanofi. Congratulations, you're a leading woman entrepreneur. And Susan Sherrick of Seton Hall University. Congratulations, ladies. You are our entrepreneurs for 2016, and we will celebrate you on November 16th. And we're going to continue on with our Q&A session and announce the rest of the honorees again sporadically throughout the show. So this entire group of honorees and finalists, they're impressive in so many different ways. But I think one of the things that inspired me and the Leading Women Entrepreneurs team the most is this advocating for each other and this clear shift towards collaboration. And I think it's really important that, maybe we've just evolved as humanity, but these applications just highlighted how these women are so socially conscious and they want to make an impact on lives and how important it is to give back. Hence the reason that we basically started honoring nonprofits is because there's so many women doing so many important things out there that this category was born. So let's talk about nonprofits and how nonprofits building an unstoppable brand could be a little bit different, right? Especially for the nonprofit that has little or no budget. So Terry, tell us, what is some advice that you give to those directors of nonprofits that want to get out there and market but might have some challenges to overcome there?
Absolutely. So nonprofits are very near and dear to my heart personally. Someone asked me one time, what would you be in your life if you could be anything? And philanthropy was one of the first things that came to mind. And really, in my experience, what I think nonprofits do really well, the ones that are successful, is they leverage their relationships. They leverage corporations that are looking to spread a positive message in conjunction with their mission. And they leverage board of directors. I mean, putting someone who can bring value to your cause and to your mission in a place where they can truly kind of help you and bring more awareness to your nonprofit is you can't do better than that.
Absolutely.
In our case, I'll give you guys an example in terms of corporations partnering with nonprofits. Socialfix donated over $250,000 of pro bono donated services to about 20 different nonprofits over the past 20 years. 2 years, I'm sorry. We haven't been in business for 20 years. Give my age away.
I can't imagine what's going to happen after 20 years. That number's going to be huge.
But yeah, I mean, it's a huge part of our company culture internally, because we think about, almost on a monthly basis, what can we do with the resources that we have internally to kind of make our communities better.
Right.
How can we become more socially conscious and have give back to the community. So
Right.
I think that's really important for both a nonprofit and from a corporate standpoint.
Great. So the other part to that question is basically, how can we all get more involved in supporting nonprofits and make that have an impact both for us and for the organization, the nonprofit that we're supporting?
So I think that being involved, obviously, creates a general goodwill out there for anybody who donates any part of their time. In terms of leveraging some of the power of the press out there for nonprofits and for ourselves by being connected to a cause that is truly making an impact out there in the world. Another example is maybe getting social influencers involved who already have a big influence, who may not even necessarily, they may want to be involved on a personal level. There's tons of ways to be involved with nonprofits that benefit the corporation as well as the nonprofit.
Well, we're going to announce 2 nonprofits here that are honorees for 2016, and I'm just going to make a personal plug because there's a lot of entrepreneurs and nonprofits in this community, and if any of these nonprofits inspire you, then we encourage you to reach out to them and do some collaboration, because this group of women, it's obvious that you like that. So again, another virtual drum roll for the leading women nonprofit categories. This year we're honoring 2 nonprofits. We basically decided that we could have an intrapreneur nonprofit and an entrepreneur nonprofit. And so our first honoree is Barbara Kaufman of the Newark Regional Business Partnership. Congratulations, Barbara. You are a leading woman nonprofit for 2016. And Diane Taylor, the founder of Pass It Along. Congratulations, Diane. We are thrilled to have you a part of the 2016 class as a leading woman nonprofit. Yay! I know. I love announcing I love announcing all of them, but okay, so let's go to question 4, which is how can the leading women entrepreneurs leverage this recognition? Let's talk about that. I know there's so many ways, right?
Absolutely. I mean, for everyone whose name is mentioned today, and for everyone whose name was mentioned in the past,
right?
Congratulations. I think that you guys are all amazing. I mean, it's an honor to just be in the presence of everyone together, especially at some of Linda's events. If you guys attend, you feel the energy, you feel the dynamic chemistry, you feel the buzz, and you always leave feeling energized. And of course, we all like that. We all go to events, we get pumped up, and then we go back to work, and the daily routines hit us. And, sometimes we forget to self-promote. And, a lot of people have that issue. But I think it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay if we drum our own drums and we beat our chests a little bit, and we have to. Especially because everybody that's mentioned today and in the past is so involved in nonprofits. Mm-hmm. So, you guys give back, we give back, we're constantly out there. It's very important to leverage your recognition that you receive for anything by putting it on your website, by putting it in your email signature, by having some type of sales communication. For example, let's say you're talking to a prospect, mm-hmm. and you mention it in conversations. It should help you grow your business in general. The videos that you get from this particular nomination and this particular recognition, they're evergreen. You can utilize them in all kinds of different ways, whether you turn them into bite-sized pieces of content, mm-hmm. or whether you post them on your Facebook channel, you post them on your website, you put them in your email signatures. I personally have 2 videos in my email signature, mm-hmm. that it goes out to everybody.
I love that. Okay, yeah, so mm-hmm. to build on what you're saying, this is a permanent media opportunity.
Exactly.
And you should take advantage of getting the message out there that you're an honoree. We at Leading Women Entrepreneurs, under our resource tab, even offer a templated press release. Mm-hmm. You will get coverage if you send that out to your local media. So you shouldn't overlook those opportunities, and you should take advantage of that. And like Terry said, it's permanent, it's evergreen. You keep it on your website and you keep pushing that because it gives the company credibility.
And invite your clients to the event.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Invite whoever you would like to come. And we had about 600 people there last year. It was sold out. So I urge you to do that and do it quick. So we are going to announce the first half of the top 25 leading women entrepreneurs for 2016. So our first honoree is Jill Chisholm of Gene Screen Counseling, LLC. Woo! Congratulations, Jill. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Patricia Claybrook of Jiden Cleaning. Congratulations, Patricia. Woo! Laura Dodge of Excel Environmental Resources, Inc. Congratulations, Woo! Laura. You're a leading woman entrepreneur. Kelly Evans of Aurora Kitchens and Interiors. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Diane Grossman, the Carpet Girl. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Woo! Bridget Hobart Janetz of Paradigm Technology Consulting. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Congratulations. Woo! Catherine Highland of the Highland Group. Congratulations. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Woo-hoo! Dr. Julianne Kane of the Children's Dental Center. Congratulations. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Teresa Lyons of Lyons and Associates. Congratulations. You're a leading woman entrepreneur. Sharon Mon of Mon Consulting. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Congratulations. And Cheryl McCants of Impact Consulting Enterprises. Congratulations, you are a leading woman entrepreneur. Woo! Vonda McPherson of Vonda's Kitchen. Congratulations, you're a leading woman entrepreneur. And that is the first half of our honorees. We're going to ask one more question and go through some leading women entrepreneur housekeeping details. And then at the end of this, we'll announce the second half. So we talked about leveraging the recognition. All of us are busy. We're growing our businesses. We're working corporations. How can we consistently try and build our brands? What are some tips that you can do that? Because I think being consistent is the key.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't say enough about creating a content development strategy. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, we used to call that a marketing strategy, but, that's an overall business type of goal that you really can't have a business without a marketing strategy. But taking that one level down where there's a lot more detail involved in your content. And of course, we know content is very, very time consuming to create. It is, something that you have to fully commit to. Mm-hmm. But of course, hiring someone that can help you be consistent and always deliver a valuable message to your audience and to your potential clients is it's a must-have.
Right.
So something that we at Socialfix have been really kind of promoting to all of our existing clients is, okay, so we spend the time to create a 2-minute video. Fine, that's good. But now what? Right? How can we leverage that piece of content? How can we leverage your recognition? And the way that we like to do it is we spin it. We spin the content in 3 or 4 different mediums, and then we spread that content throughout all the channels that you are leveraging at any point. And you don't have to spread yourself out too thin. You don't have to do all the social channels. You don't have to do all the tactics.
Right.
You focus on 3 or 4, and you really deliver a powerhouse message with the content that you have. So let's say month 1, you focus on my recognition at LWE. How can I spin that in 10 different ways and entertain my audience and still deliver value on every channel so that the message is not the same?
Love it. So using that in a diverse way and multi-purpose the content.
Exactly.
In a lot of different forms.
Exactly.
I think that's key, right? So I really like that advice, and I hope that our participants today take you up on it and implement it, at least test implementing, or call the experts and have them do it for you, actually. So before we announce the second half of the top 25 honorees, I just want to go through some details. All of today's honorees that are announced are going to be honored at the Leading Women Entrepreneurs Recognition event on November 14th. The theme is celebrating the unstoppable. For the top 25, there's a VIP room that begins at 5 p.m. for just the top 25, the media, sponsors, and advisory board, so we can all meet a little bit before the big party starts. Regular registration is at 6 o'clock, and again, I said we had almost 600 people there last year, so get your tickets early. There are early bird rates available on LWEworld.com. We also have program ads, group rates, VIP ticket rates. So get all of that straightened out before the beginning of November hits, because it'll be much more expensive and you might not get a seat. Our keynote speaker this year, we're really excited and honored to have Sally Krawcheck. She's one of the most powerful women on Wall Street, and she is going to be talking about advocating for women and her unstoppable journey as an intrapreneur and now an entrepreneur. And I think Terry mentioned before, but if you are announced today as an honoree, Socialfix is hosting and sponsoring, along with Comcast, our video interview series, which is our favorite part of the year. We're all going to come here to Socialfix and personally interview each and every one of you. You're going to be sent a link right after this webcast that's going to be asking you to schedule your time for September 20th or the 29th. You're going to be interviewed in half-hour slots. You're also going to be sent a material form. We need that information to get you into our marketing platform, so our newsletters and the program. So please fill that out as soon as possible. And I think that is basically it. I mean, I don't want it to end the webcast, but we have 12 more people to announce. I just want to again thank all of the sponsors that I mentioned at the beginning of this program: TD Bank, Cohn Resnick, Comcast, Morgan Stanley, Socialfix, all of our partners, and especially the advisory board. I want to congratulate all of the finalists. You're all winners. So inspired by each and every single one of you, and congratulations again to all the honorees. So our last virtual drum roll of the day is congratulations to Micheline Nader of Jessera Impact. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. Chaya Pamula of Pam10 Inc. Congratulations, you are a leading woman entrepreneur. Mary Pizarkowicz of PMCO and Mary's Secret Ingredients. You are a leading women entrepreneur. Ranjini Podar of Artec. Congratulations, you're a leading women entrepreneur. Carolyn Podjuskowitsky of M.A. Adams and Associates. Congratulations, you're a leading woman entrepreneur. Regine Reg Flimlin of Juice Basin. Congratulations, you are a leading women entrepreneur. Wendy Roberts of 5 Elements Robotics. Congratulations, Wendy. You're a leading woman entrepreneur. Maria Rollins of KRS CPAs. You are a leading women entrepreneur. Trisha Russell Vondin of Vericon Construction Company. Congratulations, Trisha. You're a leading women entrepreneur. Lisa Shepard of the Pink Breast Center. Congratulations. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. CJ Stafford of Stafford Communications Group. Congratulations. You're a leading woman entrepreneur. Ann Thornton of MSI Plumbing and Remodeling. Congratulations. You are a leading woman entrepreneur. And Courtney Villani of Villani Bus Company. Congratulations, Courtney. And congratulations to the 2016 Leading Women Entrepreneurs. You are all unstoppable. I am so thrilled to recognize you with the entire team on November 14th. Just a few other things that all of you might want to get on your calendar is our October 17th marketing event called Leaders Behind the Biggest Brands. We have the co-founder of Priceline.com as one of our featured speakers. And at that event, we are introducing a new category of honorees called Leading Women Marketers. Those honorees will also be on our website. It's a totally separate event than on the November 14th Celebrating the Unstoppable. I'm thrilled to announce and honor Terry Tadiosian as one of our leading women marketers because she is without question a brand builder. For for anyone who hasn't seen the Leading Women Entrepreneurs website, you should go to LWEworld.com. She is the mastermind behind that with her entire team. And we're so thankful, and we can't wait for this next event as well. So you have October 17th and November 14th, and other events you can be updated on a regular basis at LWEworld.com. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.
Woo! Congratulations.